incredibly aerobatic machine, and it allows us to hear an engine note that you simply don't hear, I think, in any other operational aircraft these days. The Rolls-Royce Time. Salvation, which is critical price war at various incarnations, but this is the modern example, the Atlantique ATL2 from the 2020. These qualities, the Atlantique ATL2.
The Atlantique was designed in... And here a really nice view of the upper surfaces.
Exocet air-to-service missile, jet chargers and torpedoes.
Crew of 14, but with the capacity for a further 12 passengers or a relief crew in order to make use of its 18 hours endurance and exceptional 9,000 kilometre ferry range. And look out now! Complete with dummy Exocet missile, visible in the weapons bay. Atlantique's also...
Operations over the Mediterranean, from Greece, and over Cyprus, the Baltic, the North Sea, and the Atlantic. Engineers, Master Chief Petty Officer Patrice and Chief Petty Officer Maxime.
process is being done through the hub. It is the air traffic control tower. A bunch of civilian air traffic controllers working hand in hand with the display director, Jonathan Price. And also to stage an enormous show like this, not just during the changes that we expect. There's a vast amount of work that goes on behind the scenes, not least of which is in that air traffic control tower. Mission of air traffic control is
and on Monday there are in excess of 200 aircraft that will disperse in every corner of the globe. So who are these people? Well, firstly, they are all professional aircraft controllers from around the country. This year there's 14 people representing Heathrow, Gatwick, Manchester, East Midlands, Guernsey Air Force, and of course the CAA. But secondly, they are all volunteers, many of whom have been giving up their time for more than 20 years to ensure that this display runs smoothly. They form a critical part of the 1,500 volunteers from all walks of life that come back to our airfield year after year. So of course there are voluntary roles available